being a champion for this project and so many other great things that have come to our community. We are so very appreciative of that. And I know that you're not going to leave any stone unturned, and you're going to be a great tour guide for these commissioners. You're going up on a hike, I assume, just in a little while. You're going to show them why we need the tram, because you can get up there on a hike, but it's a little bit more accessible with the tramway. But as Dr. Gonzalez said, everyone working together is what makes this so special. And even in the face of a challenge, an unexpected challenge, working together is what's going to make this dream come back to life. And I can't wait to see that day. And with any luck, I'll get to take my kids back on the tramway before they're too old to want to do anything with their dad. So I appreciate you all for that opportunity. With that being said, you've heard from the House delegation, but we have an amazing partner who works with us, is a great teammate in the Texas Senate, who makes sure that we get these things across the finish line so that we do the best we can for our El Paso community. And so I want to introduce my friend and colleague, Senator Cesar Blanco.
Well, thanks, Speaker. I appreciate the kind remarks, and good afternoon to everyone. It's so great to be here on a day that marks this incredible new chapter for our region. But obviously, we didn't get the memo to wear our Levi's and boots. We're here. We're the only suits in this whole audience event. So we'll settle that out later on. But appreciate everyone here today. You know, a lot has been said already, and I can't thank the chairman and the commissioners and the House delegation for the phenomenal work that they've done here today. And Mary brought up a wonderful memory about that phone call in 2018 when our community lost one of the most recognizable gems in our community. And it's not just recognizable, it's a symbol of our region in El Paso. It's a symbol of who we are and what it represents. It's a reminder of that unique little corner out here in West Texas, standing at crossroads, as everyone has mentioned, 2 countries and 3 states. So unique. But since that day that the tram had closed, it brought it back to life, a lot of our priorities that we go to fight for in our session. Over the years, we've been able to work together. And I want to emphasize together because we're working together as a legislative delegation to make sure that the state did its part. And as was previously mentioned, it's $27 million to date in the work that we've done. It didn't happen overnight. I think this project demonstrates, importantly, that it took a shared vision. It took persistence. It took perseverance. It took a lot of partnerships with our local, state, and our private partners and private donors. And we're really excited about this. At a time, I think this project is also a symbol of the hope for our country. Right now, when everything's at a screeching halt, right? You've got Republican-appointed commissioners, Democratic elected officials working together for a beautiful gem in our region, and it's moving forward. That's the power of vision. That's the power of shared vision. That's the power of coming together and figuring things out to make a wonderful project a true reality. So I want to thank all of those partners. First of all, our very own chairman, Paul Foster, who he and I were nerding out over here on trying to figure out how many, how far up, how many cables, how much weight, guessing and, guesstimating. And then we didn't actually take a moment to look at the sign there that has all the information that we were guessing on. But really appreciate all that you and your family do for our region. Dr. David Yaskowitz, Craig Bonds, David Eichler, and the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department for the phenomenal work that you all do. I want to thank you all for your vision, dedication, and teamwork in restoring one of El Paso's most iconic landmarks. And then our great friends, Annie Brown, Emily House with the Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation. Maybe they're back here, but I don't see them. But they're always behind the scenes, making it work, and helping these projects come forward. There we go. There you are. But really, you have been phenomenal partners. Really appreciate all the work that you guys are doing. The Camino Real Mobility Authority and my colleagues in the delegation, I know Raymond was here earlier. I saw him, but I don't see him now. But all of you have played such an important role in bringing this together, and the El Paso Community Foundation as well. So let's give them a round of applause because they've really done a phenomenal job. But again, we're one step closer to opening this wonderful facility for the families of El Paso, for those that come to our region to see what our region's all about. It gives them an extra day to stay here, to go check out that tram. And that extra day means another hotel night and more meals and more opportunities to spend money in our community. And when this new tram rises, it's going to stand as a testament to what El Paso can accomplish when we work together. So let's keep climbing. Let's keep this vision going. Let's bring back these local treasures in our region, stronger, make it stronger, safer. Let's make this tram more spectacular for the next generation of El Pasoans to join. So with that, I want to thank you all so much, and please help me welcome back to the stage Dr. Yaskowitz, who's going to close us out today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Well, before I close you out, I want to have Ann Brown, who has been mentioned a number of times already. I've known Ann for a number of years. Hard working, hard driving. We'll keep pushing to get it done. I appreciate that. That effort has led to phase 1 and now phase 2 going forward. Executive Director, Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation, Ann Brown.
I'm actually supposed to be the closer because I'm in charge of the money. But I want to say Texas Parks and Wildlife Foundation is the official nonprofit partner of Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, and we are absolutely thrilled to come to El Paso to work in partnership with you all, and it has been such a warm welcome. So I'm going to digress and tell a story. So the delegation, it's January, getting ready for this session, and I hadn't met anybody in person, and talked to the senator, and we get together there and we're in the office, and they're not just getting the money, but they're digging deep. They want to see the plan. They want to see what we can do. How can we make it all happen sooner? So we dive deep and we look at, well, if we get the tram first and we do that and Raymond secures that, we can take the equipment to the top for less money than hiring helicopters. So not only does your delegation help you get the funds, but they actually dig deep and help you get it done. And that's a big difference. So thank you. And then my next call, or the call before that, was to Chairman Foster. And again, I know that you do a lot here in El Paso, but you do a lot on the commission. And he basically said, we're going to make it happen. It's going to happen for El Paso, and it means a tremendous amount to this community, to the people, and to the visitors. So again, a huge thank you to Chairman Foster. Okay, David, now you can close and raise the rest of the money.
All right, thank you, Annie. Thank you all for being here today. We're going to close it out, but if you have questions, individual questions for myself, Annie, Chairman Foster, delegation, I'm sure they'd all be happy to talk with you. But thank you once again for being here today. Appreciate you.